favorite planet is Uranus.
Yo, what's up everybody? John from Hot Sauce Final Boss here with you for another unboxing and review. This is one I'm really excited about. It is the Attop A8 Cyclone. Let's check out the box here. It's a little bit dinged up. See what we got going on. It just says headless mode. And there's instructions on the outside of the box. Please read the instruction manual. All right. Well, not much going on the outside. That's fine. Let's break in here and see what we got. Looks like I gotta open it from both ends. All right, pretty cool looking quad. Tri-blade props. That's kind of neat. Let's cut this out of here. Already assembled out of the box with the prop guards and landing gear on there. Landing gear look like they're just gonna pop in and out. Pretty good size. Nice looking design. This does come in a few different colors. You can get it in orange or red, or I think there's a police version. This is the orange one, as you can see. So one Attop A8 quadcopter. What else we got in the box? Check out the transmitter. Decent looking transmitter, decent feeling transmitter. So far, so good. Probably a fake antenna. Yep. That's okay. And pretty standard setup on the transmitter. Gimbals have a good feel. No altitude hold, which is just what I like. Picture of the quad down here. Some button. No buttons. Fake buttons. Looks like at least one of the sticks click. You got your trim buttons here. Pure speed, 40, 70, 100. Locking route, that's probably going to be headless mode. See what kind of batteries she takes. Probably AA's. 4 AA batteries for the remote. We'll go ahead and put those in. So far, so good. Like the transmitter, that's good. What else do we got in the box here? Parts bag. Inside we will find one set of instructions for the Attop A8, and that is not a lot of instructions, and the print is really small, but who cares? Figure it out. And the prop lottery, only 2 spare propellers, and these look like they're not going to be easy to find. Hopefully they're about the same as the cloverleaf props you can get, the X5C cloverleaf props. Maybe those will fit. They look like they have the same hex kind of shape on the bottom. So 1A, 1B propeller, 1 small cruddy screwdriver, pretty standard, and 1 USB to micro low-C battery charger, also standard. So not a lot going on in the box. I mean, most of the hardware is already installed on the quad. You got the landing gear and the prop guards on. Looks like I showed you already, the landing gears just come off. The prop guard, there's a screw in the middle, so I'm gonna have to do some disassembly before I fly because I'll be taking these things off. Landing gear seems solid. Not bad. Take a look at the battery. Similar to the X400, you've got a kind of a hole here in the back, and battery is, they left it plugged into the quad. That's pretty poor. Hopefully the battery is not totally dead now, and it charges. That's really a shame. Let's see what the battery looks like. And we have a 3.7 volt, 650 milliamp battery. Hopefully this battery is okay. I'm a little bit worried now. That this battery is going to be completely dead because it was left plugged into the quad. That can, that does drain the battery very slowly over time, and a LiPo, you don't want to completely kill it. So hopefully this thing won't burst into flames if I go to charge it. We'll find out. Luckily, I do have another battery, so we can put one in and see what the lights look like. Looks like it's pretty roomy here in the battery bay. This is actually a battery from a SEMA X5C. It's a little bit loose in there. Probably fit a substantially larger battery in there. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the lights. Okay, there is an on-off switch on the side, so Good job with the on-off switch. Turn it on. Looks like we've got green lights in the front, red lights in the back, bright headlight. It's always good. So probably going to be a pretty good night flyer. Lights do reflect through the body a little bit. You can see on the top there. So yeah, that should be pretty good. Let's see what it sounds like here. Transmitter. On. Up. Down. And it looks like we're bound. Give it a little bit of juice. All right, I can't wait to fly this thing. Not much more else to say. Design is really nice. Like the landing gear, you do have covers on the motors here, so you should be able to fly this thing. The quality of plastic here is pretty decent. Feels nice. So how else to explain that? And is it sitting on the belly? Yeah, more sits on the belly than it does on the feet, so it's okay. The landing gear, pretty good. We'll fly with them on for now, and we'll see how it is. I am going to take these prop guards off here. Don't think I'll need to fly with those, so let me go ahead and get those off. Looking good now. Oh yeah, good size. Interesting with the tri-blade props. We'll see how that works out. So we'll fly it around. We'll give it a day flight and a night flight. And we'll see how she does. Stay tuned. Alright, let's check this out. A little bit of a breeze right now. See how the tri-blade props do in the wind. We'll start out in low rate. You have 3 rates, low, medium, and high. See how she does in low. Nice and stable, flies good. Just a yaw on low rate, not very fast. Try the pitch, not a lot of pitch in low rates either. Go up to middle rate, intermediate rates. A little bit more pitch, a lot more yaw, that's good. Really good yaw. Still a little bit weak on the pitch. Not bad. There's the bank. Pretty good. We'll go to rate 3. More bank. Yaw is about the same. Really good yaw. Good balanced yaw. And here's the funnels you get. Comes down nice with the tri-blade props. Yeah, pitch is okay. Wish it was a little more pitch, a little bit deeper pitch, but really feels really good to fly. The yaw is, you know, some of these quads have like super crazy yaw on rate 3, which is almost unflyable. The yaw is really well balanced. It's almost perfect. The pitch is just a little bit, not quite enough pitch, but not bad. It's definitely a really stable flyer, flies really well. It's fun to fly. A little bit of trouble fighting the wind. Might be because of the tri-blade props. Definitely because the pitch is just a little bit underwhelming. Still get to fly. Really good looking quad. Try some flips. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so you press the right stick in to flip in a direction. Let's try this again. Yeah. So for a moment or two after the flip, while the again. Oh, it's not just me. While it's recovering after the flip, it ignores your control inputs. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of normal, but not for so long after the flip. So after you do the flip, There's like a second or two where you have no control over the quad while it recovers. It's kind of weird, but not the end of the world. So the flips are okay. Could be better. Also, gains a little bit of altitude, so the flip is a little bit delayed. I'm not a big fan of pressing in on a stick to do anything. So I don't know why the flip just couldn't be on the right shoulder. And okay, yeah, we're definitely in high rate. Not, like I said, not wind is kicking up a little bit and not quite enough pitch to fight against it. Really smooth flyer. Range seems good. Transmitter is good. One of the transmitter sticks on mine is a little bit, on the transmitter I have anyways, a little bit loose, or it turns a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. A little bit of a QC issue. It doesn't really affect the way anything flies, just doesn't feel right. I really like the way this thing looks. I have a little bit of trouble fighting into the wind here. Wind is blowing right to left on your screen. Oh, I was hoping it might auto-rotate if you cut the throttle all the way with the tri-bladed props, but it looks like it will kind of dip over. No big deal. Still descends really well. Throttle is well balanced, so it's easy to control the altitude. It doesn't float too much, and it descends correctly, so really well balanced, the controls all the way around. Could be a little more aggressive, but really easy to fly. Feels really good when you're flying it. I like it. Lights look like they should be good. I'll do a night flight a little bit later. Got a headlight in the front is really bright. Here's the funnels. The funnels would be better if there was a little more pitch. If you could pitch a little deeper, but pretty good funnels. Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay after the flip where you can't really control the quad. There's the funnels, not bad. Some more flips. Yeah, see, after that flip, the breeze blew me back towards that tree, and I couldn't do anything for a second. You can see, yeah. So right after the flip, I'm holding forward. And you see there's a delay after the flip from when you see the quad bank or pitch. You can count to almost 2. It's like 1 second. It's a little bit scary with the loss of control, or not really loss of control, but loss of, you know, it basically goes to sleep for a second after it flips, but pretty good battery life. Nice big battery in here. Oh, there's there's the LVC. Wonder how long. Nice long LVC so far. At least it doesn't fall right out of the sky after it blinks twice. I have some quads that do that. Let's see how long we can get before before the battery actually runs out. Pretty good flight time. That felt like about 7 or 8 minutes. The ground effect is not as bad on this quad as is on most other ones. Maybe that has to do with the tri-blade props. Usually when you get close to the ground, you get that kind of ground wash, and not as bad on this one. And that's it for the battery. All right, let's take it up for a night flight. Lights look pretty good, pretty bright, correct colors. You got green in the front and red in the back, and then a nice bright headlight. Yeah, this is good. The lights are perfect, almost perfect for night flying. The headlight makes it really easy to see the front. Yeah, good night flyer. Definitely a really good night flyer. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. How do we score the Attop A8? First off, this is one of the best looking toy quadcopters in this class that I've seen. It's put together really well. The frame is cool. There's nothing. Nice big battery bay. Tri-blade props are cool. Landing gear is decent. All around, it seems put together really well. I'm gonna give it 5 props, max props for design. Moving on to power, it needs more pitch. Motor seems strong. Props provide enough lift. It's just weak in the pitch department. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3 props, 3 out of 5 props for power. Control, very, very easy to control. Very smooth, very stable, extremely good flyer. So we'll give it a 5 max props again for control. Transmitter and range comes with a hobby style toy grade transmitter. The range is really good. I had some QC issues with my transmitter, nothing major. And then, I don't like that there's these fake buttons on them and this weird picture of the silhouette of the quadcopter, but we'll give it 4 out of 5 props for transmitter and range. The night lights are really good, better than I thought they were going to be. The front headlight, the bright front headlight really helps out. So, really good for night. Definitely can fly this easily at night. 4 props for night flying. Fun. The flips are weird. So the main problem I have with the flips is after you do a flip, there's a long delay before you regain control input, which is pretty bad. So the flips are decent, but you got to watch out when you do them. So 3 out of 5 are fun. Also, if it was faster, it would be more fun. Durability only came with 2 props, 2 spare props. Props looks like they're going to be hard to get. They're not really standard props. One of the motors doesn't really want to spin up on mine. I have to kind of give it some help sometimes, so maybe some QC issues there. 3 out of 5 on durability. Battery life is above average. Nice big battery bay as well. Standard battery connector, so can put some bigger batteries in here. Going to give it a 4 props, and value is reasonable. It's about on par for a toy quadcopter in this price range. So we give it 3 props for value. Overall, that adds up to a 3.8 out of 5. So definitely worth adding to the collection if you like the way it looks. If you're looking for something that's kind of a speed demon, this is not really it. But I like this quad, and I would definitely buy it again. Thanks for watching.